Welcome to the Street Outlaws Q&A. I'm going to just turn it over to these guys.
Fearless leader right there. Come on, guys.
Where's my coveralls? I didn't put them on. I'm comfortable. How y'all doing today?
Good.
You don't wear sandals and socks?
Yeah. Not in the rain.
Florida thing. How long y'all been here? Really? They told me 10:07. What time is it? See, I'm early. No, I'm usually on time. Kai Kelly's usually late. Late on the tree. I'm hungry. How y'all doing today, though?
Good.
Y'all having fun? All right, we're gonna go ahead.
Ryan Martin and Jeff Watson. We ended up with us. So.
I know. They came to me today. They're like, "Oh, everybody wants to talk to you," and I said, "I doubt it, but
We're the only ones up.
I really do think we're the only ones up right now." Is he? Yeah, but Lutz is like 66, so I don't think he's sick. Lutz don't go to bed. That's how he's able to be up early in the morning. Do what?
So what do you go bed about 7?
Yeah. He's got a little Captain in his hand, Diet Coke. He's good for the rest of the night. Y'all got any questions?
I do.
Right here.
Think long and hard on this. Can I pull one of your chips tonight?
They do not allow us to do that no more.
That's my only question I got.
Season 3, we were able to do that, but
Okay.
they do want the drivers to pull it, so I'm gonna have to say no.
Thank you.
Go ahead. It goes, so the motor, I just purchased a third motor. It'll be delivered Tuesday. It's gonna get headers built, and then it's ready to go to paint. Everything else is done on the car, so it'll probably be in paint for about 4 weeks. So I'm hoping to have it mid-November.
Yes, sir, in the back. You guys are running 6.4? No.
Negative.
And if we were, you just screwed us over right there.
I run a 4.9 Hemi in my car.
I run a 4.8.
6'4".
These two got 4.8s, I got
I
4.9.
run the Datsun motor lately, is what it looks like.
Wow. All right, who else? Let's get rapid going. What's up?
How's this weather going to affect setting up the car?
So I explained this yesterday. I was talking to some of my fans online. So the weather out here is great for the race cars. You know how like it's easier for you to breathe, it's easier for the car to breathe as well. We're gonna make a lot of horsepower. The con to that is if the track will be good enough. I think the surface is good enough if we didn't have all this weather. But with all the weather and the rain on it, it's probably gonna be a little slippery. So it doesn't matter if we have extra 500 horsepower, but if we can't get down the surface, then it doesn't matter. So I know they're gonna try to make it as safe as possible for us to go down, but they're fighting weather right now. I just seen the sun actually came out, so that's gonna help us out. But yes, if everything was perfect, we would run our fastest times here this weekend, as long as the track allows us to.
Nice.
So there would be like a big difference between the weather here, like say in Texas, in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it depends. So like we're getting towards the end of the year, so even like Texas, it could possibly be good. But like, okay, take this weather, which I believe it's like 52 degrees out, 53 right now. And it's really not even about the weather there, it's the air density. So right now I think the air is only like 700 foot above sea level, where like we were just running in Idaho, Colorado and all that, we were at 6,000 feet or 10,000 feet or 2,200 foot. So that's where it plays a factor, especially like the nitrous cars, they can make their own air. They just change a pill in the car, change a nitrous jet, and they're able to make their own air. Us like having screw blowers or a pro charger like Ryan, we rely on the air outside to be able to make horsepower. So if the air is outside is bad, if it's hard for you to breathe, it's hard for the motor to breathe. It's the easiest way I can explain to it. I run M1 alcohol. Yes. Yeah, M1. Methanol. I throw a little bit of Mountain Dew in mine, but that's it. Oh shit. I'm surprised y'all are all out here. It is cold. I'm from Florida, so what's up, buddy? Say that again? How much fuel? So my car probably, I don't know about theirs, my car probably burns around 3 to 4 gallons So it just depends on who I'm racing against and how long they plan on letting me idle over there. I'm fat, so I like to get out of the car as fast as I can. So I can make a pass in about a minute and 10 seconds. Burn out, back up, everything. You got some drivers that are out here that like to take their time and make sure everything's good inside the car. I'm just ready to make it hit and let's go. So yeah, about 4 to 5 gallons at the most. Say it again. I'm not a chicken shit, so I don't have a scramble button. My shit's just on. Yeah, the scramble button is it's more really for a turbo combination, but in my opinion, even if I had a turbo combination, I wouldn't have a fucking scramble button because like you're just gonna try to go as fast as you can. So I mean, none of our cars have a scramble button.
These are all low.
Right, we gotta get something. Y'all are trying to warm me up. What's up?
What's one of your most memorable races?
See, now I've had a lot. You know, I've been in almost every situation you can think of. I've been against a wall. I had somebody run into me.
Been on fire.
I've been on fire.
Out of the car on fire.
Pulled me out of the car on fire. I've been sprayed down with trans fluid. I've been hit with a drive shaft in my leg. So I've been through a lot. But
Same question to Tony. Well, he said that.
man, I don't know.
Any good memories?
Yeah, I mean they're all good. They're all good memories to me. Me and Kai's been beating my ass this year. I ain't gonna lie. He's I think he's 3-0 or 4-0 against me. So yeah, he's had my number this year. But to answer your question, I mean, winning a race is fun. I've won a lot of them. I've lost a lot of them. But I probably go off of like the places I've been to. So like Colorado, I think is probably one of the best tracks that we run to because we actually run down like in the mountain and come out of it. So that's a pretty cool deal. Arizona, you actually drive into a mountain. So like I'm from Florida, so we don't have mountains, none of that. And I never got to see nothing. Like, I still haven't seen snow. Like I was hoping snow was going to be up here.
Don't miss that.
So I haven't seen snow. So like there's stuff that I still haven't been able to see. But so like going to certain surfaces or tracks or like whenever they took us to Australia, that was cool. I never got to experience anything like that. So that was a cool deal.
Yeah, there's no wheels here.
Do they? Now I've seen them. They got some balls. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm good. I tell people all the time, I've been plenty fast enough in my life that I don't have to go fast on a snowmobile, go-kart, and somebody's car on the street. Like, I'm good. There's nothing out there that can pretty much impress me with what I got going on. I did find my truck. Yes, the stuff was not in it. So it's at the Ford dealer right now. Problem is I'm not from Colorado and we're doing so much traveling that's been a miserable process of trying to get it fixed. But they're supposedly in the process of getting it fixed. And then I have race car insurance, so the insurance company is looking at getting the parts and all that replaced as well. So I had a set of heads, set of rocker arm stands, push rods, lifters. It's about 35 grand.
Wow.
See that deal there, like whoever decided to take it or steal it, like I even like made a post, like I really didn't, I wanted the truck back, but I really wanted the parts back. Like they could have just came and brought me the parts and took the truck and I'd have been okay with it. Like it's not a big deal. But the parts are very hard to get right now, especially with the racing that we're doing. We're racing every weekend. It's very, very tough. So that's where and even like the insurance is helping me out with the parts, but you can't get them right now. So yeah, so it's definitely a trouble deal, but we'll get it all figured out. They wanted to slow the class down. They didn't.
It's not raining over here.
No matter what, this is what I tell people all the time. It don't matter what sport you're in, you got your elite players, and the cream will always rise to the top. So it doesn't matter if you put them on a 34.5, whatever. The fast guys and girls are going to figure out how to be fast on that tire. I guess you could. I mean, I don't make the rules, so I don't know how all that plays out. I just read a sheet and then I go race. That's how it is. I'm not responsible enough to be on the rule committee, so it's okay. But I'm all right with that.
Yes, sir.
You ever gonna beat Witness that woke up?
Beat him?
Yeah.
Oh, I met him a lot, but beat him, I don't know, we got different stuff, but he's cool.
Changed the rules all this year.
Yeah, he's I just see he put like a carbon fiber front end and everything on the car.
So is he racing Outlaw versus Extreme in my class?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll be racing
He has
him this
to.
year.
Are you going there this year?
Yeah, I'll be there.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, so I'll be racing him this year.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's your guys' favorite kind of racing? Is it track racing or street racing?
So drag racing will be mine. That's all I've ever done. I tell everybody all the time, I'm not a street racer. I'm not Sean or Ryan or Kai. I did get invited to go out and run the street last year, and I went and ran it. And it was actually a cool experience for me. I would do it again. I'm hoping. We were told that we were going to be able to do a couple more street races this year, but to like actually go out and just unload the car on a street and like that, it's not me. So, and I tell everybody that. I mean, there's a lot of people that'll fake it and say, "Oh, they do this and do that." That's not me.
I'm with Justin. I like the fans. I like the interaction.
I do it every weekend I'm home. If I'm not NPK racing, we have a small tire route.
Nice.
Who's
how,
next?
How real is that? See on TV compared to what you actually do on the street?
Every bit of it's real. So this one, all right. So I'm glad you actually asked that because I was just talking about it on the internet. Everything out here is real. Everything that's on the street is real. You got to think about it. If you were to wake up in the morning and go out about your day, how much of the stuff throughout your day would be real if you had 50 cameras following you in every direction? That's how it is. So everything that happens out here is real. It's just you got cameras everywhere that capture everything. There's nothing scripted that happens out here. When Lizzie broke up with Kai, that was real. Just saying. When they all got into a fight, that was real. I'm just saying, you just have cameras everywhere. I know there's 3 cameras that follow me around no matter where I go. There's 3 cameras that follow you around. So don't matter, I can't even go take a piss without a camera being around. No, I've done it long enough, it doesn't bother me at all. But that's what I said, and everybody's like, oh, it's scripted, it does this. There's no script to it. You just have a camera on you at all times. So they catch everything, even when you don't think they catch something. And they have a good editing system that puts a video together. I mean, I love watching the show because I know what happens every race. I know who wins, I know what's going on, but I don't know what happens on the back scenes or what's going on. So me watching the show, it's like, and like when I go watch show, and I actually invite fans out to come watch us, and they're like, what happened? What happened? And I'm like, I don't really know what happened. I can tell you who won the race, but I can't tell you what anything else happened. So it's cool for me to watch it just to see how the show is put together and what exactly goes on. What's my biggest surprise? I don't really get surprised a lot no more. I don't know. What's y'all's biggest surprise? I don't.
I guess just how many fans there is out there.
I mean, this thing's growing at a rapid rate. Yeah. We've done a lot of crazy stuff, and I appreciate all y'all coming out, because without y'all we wouldn't be able to do this. I am very big on that. I tell people all the time, the people that actually spend their hard-earned time and money to be able to come out here, and that's probably one of the biggest things on reason why I try to make every single race. I've been fortunate enough to be able to make every race, even when we wrecked and did all that, to be able to get put back together, because at the end of the day, without y'all, we wouldn't be able to run none of this. The racers here would not be able to keep the tracks open. So y'all coming in and supporting it, doing all that, that's what helps us out and it's what keeps growing this deal. And this thing's bigger than ever. NPK is probably one of the biggest steels out there for drag racing, and it's not slowing down at all. What's up, buddy? I'm a horrible spectator. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can watch it, but like I race my whole life and I love racing, so it's I want to be a part of it. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, I'm in the process of building a small tire car too, just so whenever we're not running this, we can run small tire. Because I want to be a part of the deal and hanging out. But I can go watch it every now and then. But you won't see me out there for 3 or 4 days just watching. I'm gonna figure out a way to get inside a car.
I'm a track
What's up, buddy?
Obviously, we haven't seen any of the new way of doing this with teams this year, but how do you guys as drivers like team versus individual points?
So, I'm probably not the right person to ask that because I'm against the team deal. I like it, but I feel like there was a lot of rivalries that are now teammates, and now we're like best friends, and so you can't really talk shit or do. It's very hard. I ain't gonna lie. Like I try to talk to Kai or Ryan, and that'll always be there because you know I want to be number one just as much as they want to be. But it has its pros and cons to it. But I mean I don't know what next year is going to be like, if they're going to go back to teams or if they're going to go back to individuals. We won't know that until next year. But I personally like the individual deal. But this year was a change-up. It was a change-up for us to be able to put everybody on a team, have a little draft pick. You've seen, you know, Bodie, he sold 2 of his guys yesterday, got 20 grand out of it. I mean, that was a hell of a smart move right there for him. I mean, he cashed in 20,000. So if Tony and John keep fucking up, I might cash in 20,000. I'm just saying. He did. Who's next?
Well, hey, you want to see some drama? Just wait till the end of that Saturday.
What's up?
I just wanted to say hi. This is my guys' first race. You guys are amazing and awesome.
I appreciate it. I wish the weather was a little bit better for y'all. Hopefully it goes away today. They told us we're going to start racing at 12. So we're going to try to get, you know, grade 8 in, small tire in, all that in, and I do believe as long as the weather stays away, we're going to be running the first round tonight. So y'all are going to get to see a lot of racing today, and hopefully the weather stays away.
Back tomorrow.
There's one right here somewhere. Right here, what you need? Favorite dinosaur?
That's a cool question. That's a cool
I only
question.
know one, T-Rex. What?
He just wanted to be different too. That's awesome.
I don't even know what it is. He read that shit online. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Is this PG or? So I've probably had every combo you could think of throughout the years of my racing, and I ain't gonna lie, the screw blower is the best combo out there. Even if you're going 420s, like you know Tony does, you still feel like you're going 350s. Like it just pulls the whole way. It's a different deal. So like a nitrous car, everything's turned on in the first 150, 200 foot. After the 200 foot mark, you're just along for the ride. A turbo car doesn't make a lot of power down low, but from about 400 foot to the 8th mile, you make all your power. So it's hard for turbo cars to run out here on the no prep because everybody out here is doing 300 foot burnouts, and it makes the front part of the track pretty good. But the back half of the track where the turbo guys make power, it is a struggle for them. The screw blower pulls the whole way. It don't matter. Right when I get on the chip, I make 40 pounds of boost. When I let go of the button, it just shoves me in the back of the car. Where like a Pro Charger makes probably 13 pounds of boost on the chip. And when I mean on the chip, that's when we're on the tree. When we let go of the button, a Pro Charger, it's like Ryan's car, makes about 13 pounds, and it gradually goes up to about 55, 56. Unless you have Ryan's Pro Chargers, you make 65. But so there's different deals for it, but in my opinion, I like the screw blower. It's maintenance wise and you know just running and everything. It's all around a cool combo. Go ahead. So I'm probably not the right one to ask that. I don't really know the back end of it. I just know how air works and everything. So like a nitrous car works off of water grains and air density, no different than all of our cars. But I guess I can answer the best of my knowledge is in like, so like what our perfect world, we try to get very thin air. Like that's on my combo. I don't know how a turbo deal works. Probably get like Jeff Russ up here, maybe he can answer that. But on my combo, we want the thinnest air possible, the higher barometer. So like if a barometer set at like 29 or something, we're gonna run like dog shit. There's just not enough air out there for us to run. But if we can get up in like 30.5 or 30.8, something like that, then we're gonna make some serious power. And I think the barometer out here right now is 30.2. So a screw blower will possibly run the best out here this weekend. Say it again?
Money's on you.
Your money's on me? Man, I've been shitting it up this year, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy about your support. Trust me, I put my money on me every weekend, but we did do good last weekend. We went to round 3. We did suck it up for 5 races prior to that. We couldn't hit nothing. I just had a lot of shit going on. But hopefully we're past that and we'll see how it plays out. Like I said, the weather is going to play a big factor today. I think we're going to get to make 2 or 3 test sessions and then go in that first round tonight. So hopefully I can get it figured out before our first round. Yeah, I mean, the way I looked at it, you got to run grade 8. So, I mean, y'all might not, but I'm going to be up there. Oh, yeah, he's got to race his way in. Fucking loser.
Talking to you.
What's the budget to run a car for a year?
Woo! Fuckers your butthole up. I just actually did mine because I wanted to know, and I was actually sick to my stomach. So I've spent just over about $550,000 this year to get to this race. Yeah, it depends on how everything plays out. The traveling plays a lot of factor. I mean, you'll spend probably 60 to 65 grand in fuel just to travel around and get everything, pay for all the plane tickets. I got 6 guys that I pay for. They're average between $500 and $1,000 a ticket. Food, stay, do all that. So it does add up at the end. And you got to win races. And like I said, me shitting it up this year, I ain't won shit. So.
Right.
But sponsors do help. Sponsors do help, and that's how it is. It's a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of sick to my stomach when I read it, when I was actually going through it, but I mean, I enjoy it, I like doing it, and I told everybody the day that I don't have fun doing it will be the day that I quit, do something else. So I'm still having fun, so it's okay. What's up, buddy?
If each one of you, if you could totally restart on your car, what's one thing you guys would change?
I don't know, I got like 3 of them being built right now, so.
Well, would you do a different car?
I have 3 different cars coming as well. So, I mean, I'm building a 69 Camaro because of the weight break that it gets here. I think it's foolish, but in my luck, they'll probably take it away next year, but it is what it is. I've always wanted a 69 Camaro, but there's a lot of Camaros out here. So, I will say I don't think there's Camaros that are winning. So I'm hoping I can bring the first 69 out and start doing good with it.
What's that about the weight break?
So any car that's before the year of 78 gets a 25-pound weight break for our rule set. So like, who's got one? I mean, like any 69 Camaro, Jim's car is a 67, I believe, or 68. Sean's is a 70, so they get 25 pounds off.
Which is a lot in our.
And it's a lot. It's probably worth about a number to a number and a half at the end. So, what's up?
Do they pay you guys pretty good, like though, helping with
Y'all get paid?
TV shows? They don't really like help.
Nah.
Justin get paid. He's still waiting for 10. Outlaws. I don't really pay the TV shows. Okay. So I guess some of us.
This was my first year. I did my first 2 years for free. This was my first year to get a contract. So I got
That's how it works, like a contract.
Yeah, so I got a contract this year.
I know, like they have JJ's.
There you go.
Street Outlaws, cash.
Yeah, that will get you between 10 to 20 grand a show.
Yeah. Any money that you see on the show is no matter if it's $20 or I'm good. I can show for it. So,
This way, I promise you.
but it's definitely a negative.
If it's like $100,000 $40,000 catch days. That's what you guys get paid to win.
That's what you win. You win.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, when you go get paid for
No, if you don't win, you're not getting the money. Yeah, no, we don't give out participation trophies. So, like this year is 200 grand to win the team deal and 100,000 to win the individual. And like I said, whoever wins that at the end of the year will get that money.
nothing is like helping you along the way when you mow your mower.
No, that's all. That's part of the process. They give us the opportunity to run for $40,000 every weekend. There's no other sanctioned event out there that allows us to do that. They allow us to come in and not have to pay for a tech card. They allow us to come in to bring all our crew members in and supporters in that we need to put on a list. So they do plenty enough for what we got going on. And they allow us to put our show on a national television and promote ourselves and do all that. And I've been pretty good with it. I do social media for a living. Yeah, so I do social media now for a living, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them or without y'all. I mean, they help push our brand just like y'all supporting us helps us push it as well. What's up, buddy? Oh, my golf game's on point. I ain't lying. I'm like a little cocky right now. Like, it don't matter. If y'all want to get fucked up, let me know. Do what? Who's next? Right here. See, all right, to answer your question, I've been in every combo, so I know where they all run, but I would probably get in Ryan's or Kai's just to do it, but it's going to run the same as my car does. But it's hard for me to drive other people's cars because I feel weird if, like, you go out there and wreck it or do something. If I wreck my car, I can push it in the side of the wall and, put it in my trailer, do whatever I want. If I do somebody else's car, like the way I was raised, I'm obligated to buy their stuff or fix it, so you won't ever see me really get in nobody else's car. No, I mean, they all kind of run the same, so, I mean, it'd be no different other than just be a different body style of car. But like Ryan or Kai's, I would just jump in.
I'm probably driving Uzis. I haven't driven like.
Bitch, you wouldn't fit in there. let's be realistic.
David Gates.
He fantasized about Lizzie.
I did. Tell me you didn't.
I did not. Me and Kai are too good of friends. Y'all are allowed to do that.
I just got started talking cotton. No.
Turbo car? Yeah, I mean, nothing to what this extreme is, but I mean, yeah, I've drove before. They're pretty cool. Bumping into the light is pretty cool on a turbo car. What's up? I thought you had one. Oh.
I do.
All right, who's that? What's up?
This is for Tony.
First time?
No. Him.
That's for him?
Yeah. So I'm driving my Cadillac SRX in the daily driver tonight for the experience. Got any advice?
Be ready for the light. Everybody that comes to the daily driver, they wait for the light to come on and then they go. Just be ready to anticipate the light and watch it. Watch it. Don't let go early like I did. Let go when you see it. Justin's getting ready to jump on that one. So.
Go ahead, Justin. You got any advice?
I mean, daily driver, I think that's a pretty fun class. I watch it every weekend. And they got this one here. Is it Soccer Mom?
Soccer Mom, yeah.
Soccer Mom.
Watch out for that lady.
That one's pretty damn fast, I ain't gonna lie. So she hits every single event.
Yeah.
So it's a cool deal for them. But the daily driver's pretty good. But like he said, I would just, you can get a lot on the tree. There's a lot of people that has never been in racing and don't understand how the tree works. So when you see green, you go. Okay. Not here. Who's next? We need some rapid ones. What's up?
I got a question for John.
Yeah.
When I first seen you on TV, you wore like the tuxedo.
Yeah.
So you're like the proper guy in the racing with the rest of the guys are beer drinkers. How long have you been in racing? And what was it that got you in it?
I've been I was a track racer originally. Like Laguna Seca, Sonoma. We ran GTRs, and then I built the GTR that ran quarter mile. And we did some of that, and then I was CEO of a company or several, and so when I started on the TV show, that was kind of my persona, what they wanted me to be, and it came out that way. But my personality isn't really an asshole, I guess. So it only to Tony, but
it's not that I thought you were that way, but it's like you seem you were really.
Yeah, no, I am that way at home. I'm a CEO of a couple I was until my ex-wife took it all. But no, so now it's me and now it's just me and Justin out running. So no, that's kind of the way I've always been, and it's how we kind of did it on the TV show. But it's that's it. Really. Yeah, she wears the suits now.
All right, who's next? What's up? It depends. So like I get, knock on wood. Let me go ahead and do that right now. No, I'm running pretty good right now, but I take mine to 22 to 25 passes before I put rods and stuff in it. And then, you know, if you have a mishap or something happens, then that happens there. But realistically, probably around 20 to 25 runs, and then you need to service it. There's a lot of people that push it farther if their budget allows them. But I'm a big on servicing the motor before it services itself. So we need to get that done. All right, I got a question for y'all. So, do y'all wet your toothbrush before you put the toothpaste on?
Yes!
Y'all know Kai brushes his teeth dry? When y'all go over to his tent, ask him about it. I don't know one person that brushed their teeth dry. Like, I can't even think about just dry toothpaste going in my mouth. It's just nasty. Yeah, it's raining pretty bad. We need this to go away. What sucks about it is there's no sun out. That's where it is. The high is only like a 52.
It shows that this.
I'll foot race anybody in the invitational.
Hey, I already put it out to your dad.
What's up? What's that?
Foot race.
Yeah, I will foot race anybody in the invitational. All right, who's next? What's the average price? So my motor, I just bought a third one. It came out to be $86,000 for just the intake to the oil pan. The blower that's on top of it, you probably about 25 to 30 grand. The injectors, around 6 to 7. So I would say you're probably in the 125 ballpark once you get it all said and done to get everything ready to go, put it inside the car. Who's next? Y'all can ask anything. I'm pretty much an open book. I said T-Rex. It's the only one that I know. If I don't know something, I won't speak on it. But what else y'all got? We'll answer anything. Might as well ask now.
Oh, that's just a beat.
Yeah.
Oh, well good. Y'all got a good spot. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not asking.
I wear boxers. Tony wears whitey tighties. That's nasty. That's moist. What else you got?
Over here.
Over here.
What's up?
We haven't seen much this season. It hasn't aired yet. I've tried not to watch anything on social media to be, disappointed when the show comes out. But you were saying earlier about how all the cars pretty much run equal. How do you guys think, why was Ryan able to be so dominant 3 years in a row with all the cars being, how is he able to win so much?
Ryan's got a very good team. I'm not gonna lie. He's got great supporters behind him. He's got a great tuner. He's got an all-around good team. I feel like he was very dominant because he was ahead of his time, if that makes sense. So when I came in season 3, I really feel that, I won 3 races and 2 team attacks at that time, and I finished third in points behind Kai and Ryan. I believe there was probably 5 people that you tried to stay away from until you got down into the final rounds. Going into season 4, the following year, there was probably 7, maybe 10 people that you tried to stay away from. Now, fast forward now, I do believe there's 20 to 25 people that can take you out at any given time. So there's no real dominance. I know Ryan won last weekend, he did well. Kai's won a few, Lizzie's won a few, but nobody has really just went out and just straight dominated like they did earlier in the seasons. because the competition's so tough now. You used to be able to, get up close by the wall, pedal it, get to the finish line, still win. You used to be able to kick the tires. You used to be able to be late on the tree. You're not doing none of that now. If you have a hiccup or anything going on, you're going to get beat. And I prefer it that way. The competition is just, it's only going to get stronger. We got some newcomers in. Nate Saylor, he came in amazing. Damon Merchant, them guys come in and they're kicking everybody's ass. So that deal there, it just made the sport that much better for our show and a lot more close racing. I don't know if y'all have watched previous years or previous seasons. One thing I didn't like was seeing somebody get beat by half a track if there's no race. Like, if there's nothing there. This year, you're going to see some of the closest racing and everything going on from track to track, because you don't know who's going to win. You don't know who's running good, because there's so many people that could take anybody out at any given point. Woo! What's up? What? Well, she's got that golden deal between her legs. She's got them all jacked up. I told you anything was up for grabs. I'm an open book. They messed up asking me to come up here.
What happened to Kai last night? Lizzie whooped his ass last night. What happened with his car?
I don't know. That was just first round practice.
I don't care.
Tony's gotten faster. He's worked on his program. He does work hard on his program. Sometimes he prematures and leaves early, but he has gotten better from last year to this year. I just think right now we're so many races in, it's hard for it to get out of race your way in to actually be able to test Friday night. He's having to race Friday night. So after he makes his shakedown, he goes 2 rounds, do that, he's almost made a whole race before any of us have done anything. So it is tough on his deal. Like I told him every week, just try to get in the invitational, try to get us some points. These last 3 races or 4 races he's done amazing with, and it's helped us out because there's a lot of us that's went out first round or did that, and he's able to pick up the slack for us. All around, I do feel that we have a great team. We just haven't been able to put a race together. So hopefully that changes this weekend, or going into the last 3 races, we have points and a half, and double points. So the people that are in 20th or 22nd place, they can easily get up in the top 5 just in the last 3 races. So that's going to play a factor whenever we go into these deals to run for the championship. Sure, I stay out here as long as they want to. I'm good. Say it again, what's up? Yep.
What's that about?
No, I mean, I can go either way. It doesn't matter to me. It just depends on when you want to get in and whatnot. But I mean, I just think a lot of people try to get that extra edge. And listen, you can easily go red as you can go green. So it is what it is. Ryan guessed last week at the finals and got it. He went green, and listen, he beat Jim by half a track just because of that. So you live by the sword or you die by the sword. So it's part of our rule package. It is what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with going into the tree, why people guess. I do know that some of the trees are awfully long. It takes a while for the green light to come on, and that's probably one of the reasons why some people just let go of the button. They've been sitting on the chip for too long. I mean, yeah. So it does play a factor. I mean, last weekend, I went to round 3. I changed the blower belt every pass just because we were on the chip for so long. It's so much stress on the belt itself. So I was changing belts out every lick to just be able to make sure that I didn't go out there and break a belt off in the burnout or something. Who's next? Yeah, when I looked at my bank account. Now, I enjoy it. I enjoy traveling. I'm a people's person, so I can pretty much make friends with anybody. I like talking. I like hanging out. I know the first couple years, everybody was online talking about it. I was this cocky little kid and all that. I'm not. I haven't changed. It's just just people view me differently now. I like to have fun, and if you like to have fun, then it's good to me. It's never really that serious, and if you take it to a serious point, I'll just walk away because it's not worth it to me. But if you do like to have fun and you like racing, then you'll get along with me.
When was the last time you made a pass this year?
Say it again.
When was the last time you made a pass this year?
Made a pass up here? I've never raced here.
I thought you came up to play so.
I did. I did up here. Yeah, I did come up here when Peso and them, they had a grudge race, and I was just hanging out. I was actually in the process of buying a car out here in Grand Rapids, so that's the reason why we came by here, but I've never raced here.
What is it that separates the rest of the guys from you guys on this circuit with the no prep teams? You see a lot of people out there, like when the show first started, like when Brandon James and them came on. Why don't the rest of the people come on board with you guys? Is it a financial thing or a contract?
Money and traveling. There's a lot of people that want to hit a race here and there, and you can't do that. If you're going to be committed to it and help build the brand, you got to run the whole circuit. We're talking about it at the end of this year. So after we get done with our season, he'll get the tattoo covered up. I don't know about that, but we'll see what he's got. I told him he gets to pick the color. What's up?
How hard is it going to be now? You got all the rain. Kind of trying to get the.
So out here is going to be pretty tough. If they had it my way, I'd have them out there dragging and spraying the track. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I want to make it as safe as possible for everybody. I don't know what they're going to do. We don't make that decision. We have higher ups. Our elevators only go so high, so the higher ups will be able to make that up, figure out what we're going to do. But they'll make it safe for us. That's one thing that we've been pretty good about this year is the tracks have been all safe, no matter what kind of weather conditions we're in. And if it's not safe, then we'll figure out a way to race some other time or do what we got to do. But everything will be safe whenever we go out there.
Even like last night, only 6 people got stayed to hit, but that doesn't really matter at all.
Well, that's because Tim Brown decided he wanted to fucking oil the track down. I told everybody, and hopefully I don't oil it down. I mean, I think I have a good actually catch system under my car because I built it the right way and all that. But they would stop these oil downs if they charged people $500 or $1,000 every time they oil it down. Because we got the same people that come out here every time and they oil it down, oil it down, oil it down. You start charging them to get in their pocket, they'll think differently about going out there and oiling the track down. Yeah. What's up, buddy?
What would you do if you didn't do
I thought about that question. Honestly, I don't know. I would do something in social media because, I'm what'd you say? I did do that, 17 through 19. I'm telling you, I've pretty much done everything. So I'm all around. If it can make money, it makes sense to me. So, but to answer your question, it would probably be do something in social media. Social media is pretty big nowadays, and you can make quite a bit of money doing it. It would definitely be something there, but I don't know exactly what I would do if I wasn't racing.
Hey, where are we at on the U-Daddy count?
We already got that down. Kai squared up with me. So yeah, he don't owe no more. I think he got his last one. I think second or third race into this year. So he got his last one. He's good there. Say it again. So we've been trying different stuff here lately, as in figuring out what, if we want to run a shorter video or a longer video. I haven't really seen a difference. It's more consistency. So if you're going to post one time a week, you need to post consistently 1 time a week. If you're going to post 2 or 3 times a week, you need to stay on that. Consistency is everything with, with social media. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. I make a little spreadsheet and I let my viewers, my fans know where I'm going to be at, what time you can come interact, and everybody's like, there's a lot of people out here that have people that run their social medias. I don't. I run all my stuff. I did hire an editor this year to help me out, just to make everything a little easier. But when you see me comment, when you see me post, when you see me talking shit, that is me actually talking. So it works out that way. Yeah, it just depends on what demographic they're a part of. I mean, like you said, I try to stay right now. We're actually doing a deal where we stay between 25 and 35 minutes because I'm only posting once a week. So it's like a TV show, I guess you want to say. So we try to do a 30-minute show once a week, and then I do all my other posts and everything on other social medias. But for YouTube right now, I post every Monday night at 6:30. What's up?
You guys sign my shirt?
Yeah, I'll sign it. You got a marker?
I don't.
I don't. Got one. What else? Shit. Any other questions?
Yeah.
What's up?
Week in, week out, who's your most favorite person to race?
Who's my most favorite person to race? Kai Kelly.
Why?
He's got a fast car, and we usually go back and forth. I mean, this year he's got my number, but hopefully we can turn it around. But yeah, he's a good one to race with. What's up? Can you grow a mustache? No, I can't grow. I can't grow hair in the center of my chin, so it's good. When I was younger, I got hit and I have a scar, and I think that's why I don't grow. And my clippers broke, so I couldn't shave this week. All right, who's next? Everything. The food in Australia sucked. It was horrible. It was completely horrible. Yeah, it was tasteless. I lost about 20 pounds. Like, it was horrible. Yeah, you didn't want to eat over there. Like, they eat beans with their breakfast, like baked beans with their eggs. They eat their ketchup is like tomato sauce and Worcestershire mix. They don't have mayonnaise or mustard. They don't have ranch, Thousand Island. They have Caesar dressing. That's it. Yeah, they don't put salt and pepper on nothing. Every steak over there is the same steak. It's about this thin. Yeah, it was. Yeah, when I got home, we stopped in. I think we flew into California, and I hit a Popeyes, a Chick-fil-A, just to get different stuff because it was pretty rough.
All the worst shit.
Any more questions? What's up?
How was racing different over there from here?
It was different over there. Their tracks are very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we have nice tracks over here too, but every track we went to over there was pretty good. We had the small tire stuff, so it was different. Some of them beat us. We got to beat them, but that show airs, I believe, in October. So you'll be able to see that. Oh, it starts next week? Oh, Tuesday. Nice. So the show starts Tuesday. And listen, it was a fun experience. The only thing that was wrong about it was the food. I didn't realize that the food was going to be that bad over there. I heard it was a lot. It was a little over $100 grand in the car. Yes, I eat at Waffle House. Waffle House. Any other questions? Yes, you can. Yes. All right, I think we're done. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I want a picture.